ILEG, infusion light energy gain, with our new technology that allows us to absorb in sunlight, our technology under the SFEG. So, yeah, we checked the messages that came through, and messages were where I said they came from. A few came from Fernando, and some came from Williams. But anyway, this is what they send us over for us to look through. So basically, his threats were, what you call him doesn't say much because he already knows he's in a bad situation. Jamie doesn't say much. He just calls but doesn't say anything. But basically, he's already knows he's in a bad situation already. But Williams' threats are that we are to stop doing business. Well, Mr. Williams, first things first, no. I'm not going to stop doing business. Second, what could you possibly do? You're basically very unstable. That we can see from the door. You're sending pictures of you in your underwear. That doesn't sound like a person that pretty much has it all connected together. And you can't even spell, not alone, you don't read correctly. The letters he sends through are pretty much, they're just embarrassing. It's a mess, hot mess. You would have been better off if you just wrote it in crayon. Because at least we can sum it up for a child. But anyway, no, you don't have a grasp on reality, you really don't. No, we're not. Why would you even listen to you? I got big companies that have given me threats that they stop doing business. Didn't we listen to them? No. We don't listen to them. So, no. That's my answer right there. No. It's like, remember what movie it was when a guy gets out of the car? Christopher Walker. The guy gets out of the car and says, put your hands up. He goes, no. He says, what? Because I don't want to. We're not going anywhere. What the frick are you talking about? No, buddy. You're going somewhere. Yeah, you're definitely going somewhere, but we're not going anywhere. No. First things first, I think Mr. Williams has gotten his mind kind of twisted up. He thinks he's more powerful than God. He does. He really does. He does believe that. I think he thinks he is God. You may think he is God. Our technology is Christian based. We're not going anywhere. And we got big companies I'm challenging, and they got big attorneys, and they got power and all that. We're not afraid of them. Why would we be afraid of you? Somebody in an apartment screaming and yelling at a screen and ceiling that, again, in no way reaches our category of our technology. So my answer is no. And you can threaten to change your number as much as you want and call. It doesn't make a difference. And they get documented, like your number was doxed, and we can tell exactly where it came from. We can ping it and right back to your cable box, your internet network, your IP address. All that stuff kicks up. So we just have a record when we go to court of showing you multiple times, contacting the building, that time, date, stamp, all that, and showing where it's coming from. At the end, you're going to lose your freedom, man. You can't ride around on your e-bike anymore. You can't enjoy the food that you've been able to enjoy. All that's taken away from you. You're going to be in the prison system. And then on top of that, you're using the manager's name, which we sent that over to him, by the way. We just forwarded that over to him. So now he has a email that he's going to open up and find out it has your information in it. It has the IP address and the box you're using, the whole 9 yards. It's all back there. Your ID number on your box that links to the box that you have in your unit right now, where it came from, and you used your manager's name to send the threat. Man, I think Mr. Williams already knows he's on his way out. He's probably already received the letter already. My people have already contacted over there and screamed at the managers. They yelled at him big time. And I know they were ticked off and upset, because what could they say at the end of the day? So they're mad already and they're upset. But now he's using his name. So when he uses his name, it means he's angry at that particular individual, because it's probably the individual who yelled down his throat about what he just did. And now he's trying to make him look bad. Well, we sent it right back over to him. I'm going to print up another version of it. I'm going to send it off to him too, and other people and branches in the building, showing that now you're using managers' names that can make crimes. And meanwhile, we're not going anywhere. I'm going to be here. I'm going to make my money, do what I need to do. this is what it comes down to. Literally, this is the reputation of anyone that comes against their company. This is the best they can do. Either embarrass themselves on YouTube, freaking come off looking like psychopaths and nut jobs, just totally expose themselves. They totally self-destruct around us. And Jamie went on there. He cried on every single receipt. You forget that, buddy, having. We got your receipts over here crying on. They're posted in different form sites showing you crying on all the receipts, including the email you send to it. I think it might be bipolar. I'll do like the weirdest stuff, man, to get out of them. Somebody look, got you lying in your apartment, claiming that you moved. That's posted to a form site. It's all matching house paint and then coming back in and lying. You got caught on that. That's posted to a form site. This is why you guys come up on all the weirdest stuff. The other guy strips naked and starts showing himself off on a postcard and making claims that we can't do business anymore and this, that, and the other. Yeah, we got the same reply back from Jamie. Jamie one time tried to call back and try to claim that he was 187, a major gang in California. He tried to come off like a gang leader and try to threaten us and say that this gang that was contacting us, and if we did any more videos, they were going to attack us. He literally tried to impersonate a gang. 187. Yep, yes he did. Try to threaten me at the end of the day. Damn, I'm a Christian man at the end of the day. I told you, I serve God. Who on this earth is more powerful than God? No one. No one's more powerful than God. How would you think at the end of the day the devil's going to tell you, oh, say this gang's name, and he's going to be terrified and run? Do you know who I serve? Do you know what a true Christian is at the end of the day? A true Christian does not buckle or fear anything at all, period. Because he knows his Lord protects him at the end of the day. I went through the prison system. I did 8 years of it. 8 years and 9 months. I did time that you couldn't even begin to even think of doing. You would never even survive 20 minutes in a place like that. And I was able to survive all that madness, craziness, what I went through in some of the roughest, most violent neighborhoods in Philadelphia, even living in Strawberry Mansion, 4 blocks from the school itself, right in the heart of it all, of North Philadelphia. Even when crack cocaine first came out, I was in all that to begin with and survived it all when a lot of my brothers didn't make it out. So if I had trust in the Lord, that I can think back and look at all the chaos that I was embedded into, and he still saved my life and allowed me to be able to rise among all that without the devil putting one hand on me. What makes you think at the end of the day that I would fear you? If I don't fear the devil himself, why would I fear you? And mind you, I've seen demons. I don't fear them either. So why in the world would I fear you? If a demon were to pop up in your living room right now, you would be screaming your head off. You would be crying out to the Lord. You don't have any faith in God. And the demon already knows that from the door, that you don't have any faith in God. So he knows he can take you easy. They sort of put on your whole armor of God. You don't have any armor. You have nothing out there. You're like walking out in a field among archers, and you have no form of armor or shield whatsoever. You're just out there for any arrow that pierce your flesh. Christian can walk through a bed of archers with no problem whatsoever. Not only will not the arrows will fly, yes they will, but not one will touch him. You don't understand our faith. That's the thing about it. You don't understand the faith of a true Christian. You don't understand our dedication and our love toward our Savior. You don't understand that. That's why you make the statements that you make. The devil knows it. He knows our faith. He knows how strong we are. But yet he uses people who don't know. That's how I know you don't know God. Because the things you say. So no, my answer is no. I'm going to be here for as long as the Lord tells me to be here. That's what I'm going to do. And you can send death threats or whatever you want in the day. I guarantee you, with each threat you send, when we come to strike our blow, you will not be getting back up. I guarantee you. Mr. Williams, I can have people come to your state right now, lawyers. I can have them come to your state. Go right to the police department with a stack of letters I have right here and get a warrant for your arrest. I can make sure you don't receive any type of bail in any way whatsoever. That means you'll be held for court while you're in the prison system. It's already going to happen either way. Your fate has already been mapped out by Satan. And you're going to go down that road. You are the type of person that's designed for self-destruction. I've seen your type before. I've seen many of your type before that don't live long because they're designed for self-destruction. No, Mr. Williams, no. I got work to do. Matter of fact, I want to set up for my new setup over here for my screen. Where's the tape? Get that done. Answer is no. We don't heed to Satan. Satan heeds to us. Mr. Williams reminds me of those demons that they have and the 40K, Marines 40K. That's what you remind me of. Those demons, the darkness, that's what you remind me of. And Christians remind me of the 40K, the Marines, that are designed there to purge the evil. Only difference is we don't fall by the devil's hand in any way whatsoever. A true Christian can never fall by Satan's hand, ever. All right, now I'm going to do my demonstration. Get ready for that. Any more demonstrations about the BS? I can't wait to be outside the party screen. We're going to be able to screen with this one. We're going outside. I wish I could get some flash floods. Which one flashes? But I want some party lights out there, like woo woo. We do the DJ screen. I got a buddy of mine who's a DJ that let me know when you want me to advertise that screen. You can keep it too, by the way. We love to keep the screen. But let me know. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to hook it up. I'm like, okay, you better hook it up. I'm going to hook it up. But you ain't stopping nothing over here. And that don't threats mean nothing to me in any way whatsoever. They don't mean jack to me. At all, period. Nothing at all. Call yourself a man of God. Not even close. So that's why I said that if you're stealing from God, if you're claiming to be these things at the end of the day that you claim to be, and the Lord knows that you're a liar, He's going to allow the world to see you for who you are. He's going to put you out there in the light so everybody can see you. That's what He's going to do. And that's what He did with Mr. Williams. He put Mr. Williams out there in the light so everybody can see. You better chill, man. You're outside. I'll do something. Got to set my screen up. I'm going to take this outside. Already got that side done. Where's my blade at? Over here. Yeah. Guys are kids. They're little kids. At the end of the day, Jamie making statements that when I was over at the apartment, over at the house, he's gonna come see me. I'm right, man. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna come over and no, you ain't coming nowhere. Why didn't you come to the door when the process server came to the door? Why didn't you do that? Why did you hide in the kitchen? Why did you let your wife come up and get it? Because you want to be the big man, tough guy at the end of the day. You want everybody to believe you're this tough guy. Why didn't you do it then? You didn't go to the process server, popped up. Of course you didn't. You want to be a big tough guy. You guys are mad at the end of the day because my products are better than yours. That's what it comes down to. We can back ourselves up, and you can't back yourself up. And that's what you're mad about. And when you come off with these threats at the end of the day, you don't have anything. You don't have nothing left. All you can come up with is threats. That's it. You think that phases me? No, we laugh at stuff like that. Please, give me a break. You ain't phasing anybody over here. In no way whatsoever. You make all the threats you want. It's not going to happen, but I bet you one thing, I'll have somebody come down to your neck of the woods and come get you. I have one of my lawyers come down there, right to that police district, bring all my documents, and basically get you arrested right on the spot. I can even send that over. I can send it over, right over through email, with all your information attached to it. So I can come get you. That's not a problem. And you made an open threat using the manager's name? Oh man, we can't wait to have a field day with that one. Williams, you're going to court. There's no way, right? You got 3 people prosecuting you right now. So yeah, you're afraid. That's why you're lashing out like that. And I thought your paint was so special. I thought you had this best product. It would be better than mine. You don't have anything. That product doesn't do anything. Some dark black paint that's pretty much probably made with white paint, silver, whatever mess is in there. That's why you don't go anywhere with it. It just stays on the wall and you scream at the ceiling, you scream at the screen. At that, you're not even stable. I wouldn't even imagine anyone basically doing business with you, especially when you're showing pictures of your underwear and you're splatting yourself all over the internet. That doesn't hurt me, that hurts you. Just when Jamie docks your address on his own website, that don't hurt me, that hurts you. And we're still going to make money. So while you guys are sitting up in prison, which you are going to be, and again, with outstanding fines that you can't pay up, I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be seeing the world. I'm going to be living life. You're not. Your life is going to stop. Mine's going to continue. That's that. Gee whiz Louise. I mean, they got that threatening over our paints. Does our paint do that to people? Cause people to lose their mind? It seems like it does. It causes people to lose their mind. Can't handle our paint. They just start doing crazy stuff. That's kind of sad, man. You know, if I was in competition with a company, I ain't going through all that freaking madness. I just make a better product. That's all. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. I got to do a Velcro system with this thing. Definitely got to do a Velcro system with it. You're telling me at the end of the day that you're going to go in and make as many numbers as you want? Go ahead and make all the numbers you want. What the freak do I care? How's that going to stop me from getting paid? That don't bother me. You can call all you want. All the system's going to do is just block you. That's all it's going to do. There are people out there look at them other methods besides us. We got a basic team that looks at that stuff. They'll just block your stuff. That's all. So how in the world is it going to stop me from making money? How would that even work? You're just wasting your time making number after number. You know, you make a bunch of numbers off that Google, they basically ban you from there. If you make too many emails from Hotmail, you get banned from basically making any more numbers. You make too much, they ban you. That's what happens, because it cuts down on spam, that's why. But if you have too many numbers, you're not allowed to get any more numbers. So again, nah. This is you wasting your time. So let me get this straight. Your time is going to be wasted making fake numbers to call us just to get blocked. And we're just going to be out there doing demonstrations on our product to get paid. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. That's an incredible plan right there. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Waste your time. I don't mind. Then on top of that, we'll have it all on record when we go to court anyway. So, you know, go ahead, knock yourself out. Call as many times as you can. Break a record. Meanwhile, I'm going to be getting paid. Thinking of a master plan. Here we go. See, that's what I'm saying. Waste your time, can't get that back. Well, you better do something with that time, because you're going to be spending the rest of the remainder of your time in the prison system. So, you better figure out something. You got that much time on your hands. Shouldn't you be working? Trying to get a job, Mr. Williams? Mr. Williams doesn't want to work. Mr. Williams doesn't like to work. And all you can see, he rather around just drive around on a freaking, well, actually, sorry, coast around on an e-bike, claiming he's losing weight. After we saw those pictures, we know that definitely ain't happening anytime soon. But he ain't going. Let me tell you something. That's your life is sad. It is. It is. Your apartment's filthy. Because I've seen that from the pictures. It's absolutely filthy. There are boxes and trash and all in your apartment. You got probably roaches and everything else going on there. You're taking pictures of yourself half naked on camera, on postcards. You're making empty threats. You can't even spell correctly. I mean, if you don't learn to make a threat, at least learn to spell correctly. Gee whiz. You're wrecking your life, man. It is. You're wrecking your life. And then at the end of it all, you're just gonna spend the rest of your life in the prison system as life passes you by. That's pretty much it. That's your future. Mr. Williams doesn't want to be saved. You can talk to Mr. Williams all day long about being saved. But Mr. Williams rather steal from God. That's what he rather do. Rip off old people, senior citizens, anyone who'll send him money at the end of the day. Even people probably who have cancer and all kinds of diseases that pretty much believe that Mr. Williams can help them because Mr. Williams probably comes off as the angel in wolf clothing. I hope you're never in your school district. I wonder what your mother and your family members would think. They knew their uncle or brother or son was sending half-naked pictures of himself all through Philadelphia. Your picture's posted on a bulletin board somewhere out here. I saw it. Calling you a sex offender. And there's your address to the building you're in. And it's posted out here as a warning. And look at me. I ain't do it. He sent a bunch of these stickers to the post office. Any one of them could have took it and did it. And it could be anybody. It could have ended up in somebody else's mailbox. And people get wrong mail all the time. You know how that works. So it could have ended up in somebody else's mail. They can't give it to us because our address is not even on it. So chances are they posted it. Now your building got reviews on the building. You know, people put reviews. We posted on the review of the building. You basically were sending us. You posted your emails and stuff in the apartment where it's coming from. Right on Google. So anyone's ever looked to that building, not to go there, because they protect people who have interesting sexual habits of wanting to rape guys at the end of the day. Tell me if I'm lying about that. It's not slander if it's true. Is it true? Yes, it is. You got emails on it? Yeah, I posted right there. You're a sex offender, aren't you? You are. You stalk guys at the end of the day. You stalk men. And you talk about raping. You steal from the church. You're not a preacher. All that's posted to different sites a day, warning people not to go near the building. All we do is just take the information you give us and we just put it back somewhere else. That's all. We're not making anything up. You give us evidence, we put it other places. Not back to you, other places. So you ended up on some very interesting websites. Since the mail did come from a 501 Dolphin Street, that's where it was posted to. They were receiving emails and weird messages when a tenant they had in the building that they refused to remove out of the building. And therefore, we feel he's a dangerous to others. So we posted your emails. And pictures of you claiming to be a preacher and all that stuff is all posted. It isn't just YouTube, man. You're posted on several different watch lists. So now that building's going to have a huge magnifying glass sitting on top of it. What am I going to put behind this? You sneeze over there, kitty cat. Was that your sneezes? I heard you sneeze. Is that your sneezes, kitty cat? There we go. Man, y'all run out of freaking ideas, and man, y'all can't make no other paints. This is literally what you guys are stuck with. Man, this is messed up. So we go into business full, and the only thing you're left with is the $7,000, $5,000, $3,000 screens, which are crazy expensive. Mine, wait till you see what they cost them motorized. Cool, my goodness, they're expensive on motorized. But anyway, and then you're left with these crackpots. At the end of the day, one basically, oh good goodness, I feel sorry for those of you who got accounts at the end of the day. Well, y'all, that's y'all nightmare. Y'all deal with that crap. The other one lied through the entire time in his demonstration, so there's that right there. And then you have that one who basically, if you're lucky, you buy paint from him, you might get a postcard with his underwear, him in his underwear. That's what you're left with. And then you have the other gray or ambilight screens that, again, all stuck in dark environments, but cost a little bit more money less money than the certified, but they still cost. Our stuff was the only thing out there that pretty much was leveling the playing field. Now we're going to be companies only. Yeah, it's a bright future and projection. And for those sitting there saying, well, no. In order to reach the bar, we put that bar up really high. In order to reach where we're at, you're going to have to do every single demonstration and test demonstrations on every product. And keep in mind, some of these products can have anywhere between 20 to 30 tests sitting on top of them. These tests can be anywhere from 3 to 4 hours long. You see how much testing we have to do with that sun technology? And times out to be outside in the sun to get baked to put that thing? Yeah, it's a lot of work. So they're going to have to match that in order to compete with us. So you know how embarrassing that's going to be right here doing business with companies. And then later on, somebody pops in and says, we can beat so and we bring out the boogeyman. Boogeyman crushes your screen, and we just leave from there and just go back to work. That's pretty much what it's going to be. It's like we just destroy all hope. No, we're not going there. If somebody makes a good product, they make a good product, they don't mention my name, yeah, I support you 100%. Good luck. I hope you make a great product. I hope you do well. I do 100%. But if you mention my name, I'm just going to destroy you and then go back to work. That's what the boogeyman's job is to do. Should I call it? I think I should call that paint the boogeyman. The boogeyman. Here comes the boogeyman. Remember the Spartans? They were terrified of those screens, man. Blocked an entire state for Spartan technology. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The boogeyman. You have to operate in the boogeyman's layer. The boogeyman's layer is a greenhouse. You know that stuff's going to have sun technology embedded into it. So we have a greenhouse where the boogeyman is at, and you have to be going in with the boogeyman, and you have to deal with his. It ain't going to happen, trust me. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. Wait a minute. The projector's only 50 lines. You imagine your screen if it could talk? If it had a challenge the boogeyman to come in and talk and say, yes. We take on the boogeyman, we have no fear. Now the screens were like, you have no idea you have any idea what that thing does. He says, I have no fear, because he's talking for the other person. And then we show him we're going to be like, we're going to do this outside. Wait, outside? No one said anything about outside. I thought you said dark environment. Outside? We're going outside? Daylight. In the sun, like, oh my goodness, this is not possible. This is a joke, right? This is going to be a joke. There's no screen that's operating outside in the sun. We've got to have like high lumens, right? High lumens, anybody? Everybody's all quiet, like, no, you got yourself in some trouble, buddy. No high lumens? What are we using? 50 to 300? Are you mad? That's not even possible. It's not even possible. Until the devil's like, oh my God, it is possible. Too late, you're getting crushed. And we don't stop there. Mind you, I'll wipe your entire product line clean. You wake me up, you bring me out of my area, I'm minding my own business, you call me up, you stir me up. We come to your site, we buy all your stuff up, we wipe you out in one hit in that greenhouse, and we move on. There's no tit for tat. We're done. You get that email that says, I'll burn your harbor to the ground and I'll sink your ships. You get 3 days to back out of it. You don't back out of it in 3 days, I'll treat you like the rest of these people we did. We've got a track record of crushing people. Refusal boxes of paint, canceled orders, states being removed. Good gracious, man. And guys losing their mind and sending naked pictures in their underwear. Really? This is what we're doing, Rick? Even screen innovation. Who said our product had potential, but yet later on, sends us an NDA. Now, why would you send someone an NDA, not NDA, send someone a cease and desist order telling them that you want to sue them if you just sent them an email telling them their product had potential and you want to continue it on? That's because we requested an NDA. There is no way in the world I'm going to send that paint down their facility without an NDA attached to it, which is called a non-disclosure agreement, which means that protects our product from anyone trying to take it or use it in any way they want to use it. I'm not trusting you at the end of the day. What, you think I'm stupid? So yeah, that's how that all sparked off. So that's why every screen we develop is designed to take out a black diamond. It's not about you naysayers. You naysayers got involved in this because you got involved in it because you're idiots. You're not staying in your lane. Our main object was screen innovation. It's always been screen innovation because of what they did. So every form of technology we develop, it's not for your Jamie Pasty paints. It's not for your freaking Partey fake products. And it's not for the screaming underwear bandit and his freaking apartment right now. He's in there yelling and ranting about who knows what. It was about certify. That's what it's about. So all our technology is engineered to take our screen innovation. Yeah. They saw themselves making a black screen. They thought at the end of the day, oh, we got a black screen. Big deal, you got a black screen. My black screen can read direct sunlight at 300 lumens. Yours require 8,000 to run inside. You do the math. Our products are far more advanced than yours. And now the reason why he can really say that, and I can understand this point, he did earn it. He already earned it. 11 years of dedication. You got to give the man credit on that. But I just like the way we were treated. But anyway, pretty soon I'm going to be on your plateau. If I show up in your showroom, or not your showroom, I say if I show up in any expo, I would advise you strongly, other certified screens, to freaking leave. And you can't take our technology. I can turn your screen into a white sheet of paper if I choose to. Mind you, you're dealing with 15% of technology that eats sunlight at 50 to 300 lumens. How would you survive that thing inside? Do you know what the cinematic, that black paint we insert, what that looks like on a 720p $40 projector in normal lighting? It looks absolutely insane. Oh, we got that power. Boom, 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 boom. So let me get this straight. Those who come against us, you go mad. Because every day he went mad. Literally, stripped down his underwear, started sending pictures of himself, ranting emails, all that stuff. He went mad dealing with our company, trying to challenge us. Jamie, I don't even know where to begin. Multiple failures. But the worst of the worst are the crying receipts. They tell us to buy whatever we want. We buy what we want. We get harassment. We get crying. We even get at one point, he describes himself as a third person. Jamie says you can't buy any more paint. Am I talking to Jamie right now? Literally, it's on the receipt. Self-destructed. Partey, self-destructed. Got him to basically give us back $700 worth of orders. That had to hurt a lot. Okay, lost a PayPal claim. That had to hurt a lot. And then turned around and locked every single shopping cart while I was on vacation. Came up and moved the entire state of Pennsylvania, including 9 more states. That's the track record that you have of challenging my company. Okay, well, there's that then. Yippee-ki-yay, little doggy. Da-da-bum, da-da-da-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Let me see, I'm going to go over to, yeah. You got your email right there. See that? That's your email. If you're talking all the trash, I sent that right back to your building. And you use the name Darren. Darren is actually your building supervisor. He got that if you're using his name without his permission. You got to learn to stop and stay out of trouble. Bum, 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 bum. Buddy boy, that's you. I told you we pinged that account. Boom, right back to your box. Lucky I'm a nice person about it, my friend. Lucky I'm a nice person. I can literally go in and change the password on your box. But I'm a nice person. We don't do stuff like that. You have no idea what you're dealing with sometimes. You really don't. You really don't have any idea sometimes what you are dealing with. But I hold back on certain things because certain things are not necessary. I know the world of computers in a way that you would not even believe. You ever notice when you look at my my account, when I pull up from my account, there's an encryption coding system at the bottom of it? Because I do encryption coding. That's what I'm doing. It's faster, it's easier than using their software. And sometimes the software has bugs in it, or I went through that crap one time before. And that's why I have an advanced setting on my account for encryption coding. Because I code everything. It's much easier. I had a friend female show me how to do this too. You're a natural. Like, I can't understand this. It's bonkers. It's crazy. I'm not going to understand. He said, no, you're a natural. You'll get it. You'll get it. And it clicked. It literally clicked. I'm like, what the freak? It clicked. It clicked. Clickety click, click, click. Clickety click. So, you see that right there at the bottom? That's coding. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You never seen the little bar at the bottom? Yeah, I'm coding. I'm coding the whole site. Sometimes I don't like their programs. You know, dragging and dropping. You know, it has options on its website. You can take it the simple way, where basically you can do it like everybody else. But if you're a little bit more advanced in PC and computers and all whatever in the day, you know what I mean, or programming, you can go do your own stuff in there. They allow you to code in there. And that's what I like about their site, because Vistaprint didn't allow us to code. I was like, ugh. There's just stuff in there you want to change. Some of the coding, they do allow you to change some of that stuff the way you want to. That's why you got to go into those beautiful advanced settings that people are afraid to go into. We don't want to go into advanced settings. We might hit something wrong and damage it. No, that's how you learn stuff. Get yourself, I told you, get yourself a blank page on here. You're not even messing with it. It has nothing to do with your site. And go in there and experiment. You'd be surprised some stuff you can learn at the end of the day. Don't be afraid of your page. If you're afraid of your page, then how's that going to work? I was doing computers. I tell people when I go to fix your computers, I say, don't be afraid of your PC. Never be afraid of your PC. Never be afraid of your console. Go inside of it. Explore. That's how you learn things. Because one day you're going to be forced to go in there because your stuff's not going to work. And you're going to take it back and they're not going to fix it correctly. That's what happens in Xbox 360. People are forced to go into the system and they have a choice. And there are people that have never been inside a PC before, go inside and go, wow, that's it? That's it. That's pretty much how easy it is to change out an optical CD-ROM player. Very easy to do. Very easy to do. 4K snow screensavers. Easy to do. Don't be afraid of it. Be surprised, a lot of things you can do. Drywall, easy. Drywall is so freaking easy. Now, I understand that some of the stuff is complicated because these guys are professionals. That's the reason why you hire these professionals. And they're doing, but basic, I'm just put it down. Basic drywall is easy. Not advanced drywall, okay? Putting in a ceiling, I would hire somebody to do that. I'm not doing that myself. Certain stuff, I would hire other people to do. But basic drywall, you do it yourself. So I would never take that from the professionals. I like how they wear those stilts. How the freak are you guys walking around with them stilts on? I'm going to learn them stilts. I'm not even going to do ceiling. I just want to learn how to walk around in drywall stilts. To me, you got to be doing shuffles. They be dancing with those. They be running in them. Like, good gracious. I'm going to learn to run in drywall stilts. That's something I've never learned. And it'll come in handy, too. Because you never know. I might have to do a ceiling one day. And I go, yeah, I know how to operate those things. Drywall stilts. I love when people do that. And I love when they put all the, like, they put all the spackle on, they smear it up, and they just and smear it down. It was perfect. Like, wow, I'm going to learn that. See, I always spend my days learning something different. Always learn something different. Always learn something different. See, gentlemen, even when I'm coming on here and I'm scolding you about the things that you do, I'm always doing something to educate myself. I got to figure out where the freak that building's at. So the hunt begins tomorrow. We'll track down the building. It's a building I'm looking for. I shall find it. I need it for something. All right. And I just got a notification I saw in there from my grant. Bam, 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 bam. See, that's what happens. When the devil speaks, the Lord blesses. When the devil speaks, the Lord blesses. When you guys speak with curses, the Lord comes with blessings. Ugh. Ice cold Snapple. Ice cold Snapple. So we got a new screen we're working on for advertising. I need lights on for this. There we go. Ugh. We got a new screen coming in, a new one, a new form of technology coming in. Been blessed with it a couple days ago. We're going to have for our advertising for companies. Got some Gatorade. I want to do the Gatorade one with some sports in the back of it. I definitely want to do sports in the back of Gatorade, something cool behind it, like Gatorade. Quench your thirst. I'll tell you one thing, you just can't drink Gatorade for the sake of drinking Gatorade. I can't do it. I gotta drink Gatorade when I'm absolutely freaking thirsty. That's the way I can do it. Somebody drink it for the sake of drink. Like, how do you do that? Look at that. We got that on. Where's the Coca-Cola at? Get the Coca-Cola. Got the Coca-Cola. So we're gonna be working on not only this screen, but a box system. There's a box system that you can put your items in. You can project your map, whatever you want through the boxes and stuff. It's cool. It's gonna be freaking cool. When we get done working on these advertisement boxes for companies. Now, Mr. Williams, this is how I take your thread at the end of the day. This is how I take your thread. It's telling me that if next time I come on YouTube Live, there'd be consequences. Nobody has consequences for you. Because that letter, an email using the manager's name, yeah, it just got forwarded right back up to that box and to them. And keep in mind, it has the IP address and your ID number and MAC number attached to your router where you sent it from. Good luck on that one. Bam. So they can know exactly where it came from. So what's the MAC number? Bam. We'll figure it out. We'll say. Bam. Using his name now? Calling him Daryl Savage? Look at that Snapple. It's absolutely amazing. Let me get some juice. Let me get some juice. Can we get that? Nobody can do all that crazy stuff. Juice pouring screensaver. Yeah. I'm about to say juice. What the frick do you mean by juice? Oh, look at that. I wonder how that would look. Yeah, that hides it too well. That's when the one we got coming out is crystal clear. I mean, it's clear. When we got coming out, it's a new one. This has a little fall to it. The other one's coming out, it's crystal clear, so you can see the objects better. But it's give it a chance to test this stuff out. Let me see. It's not for me. Let's see. Black background, liquid pouring. Right. Microphone's way over here. Microphone check, one check. Ooh, look at that liquid. I gotta see what this looks like on here. Oh, look at that. Look at that liquid. Look at the liquid. That'd be good for a gold commercial. For gold. Gold, I tell you, gold. And then we have to have lights behind the back of the screen on top of it too. That's what I'm gonna use for. It's gold in them there hills. Oh, look at that. I like this right here. Is this running too fast or running too slow? Oh, that looks pretty cool. What would we use for that? Now that's a pretty cool display right there. What would we use for that? Oh, that's a really cool display. I don't know what to use it for. advertisement for this. Mind you, and all these companies right here, these are contracts for our company. These are $1 million contracts. Each one of these is $1 million contract. Because we can make, oh, that will look good for the Gatorade. I should have got the Gatorade in red. Can we get that in blue? But then we get that one. These contracts, coffee, all that stuff we send in. Once our stuff is locked and we're done, we're going to send up the videos and the sample of the surface for them to show you how we can make their products come to life. All these are $1 million contracts. We can make their stuff look realistic when they put on display. When I'm paying for some LED TV up there, we can make it, we bring it to life. I want to do, let me see, flames. Can I get flames? Which one is this? Liquids. Let me get flames. Let me do the first two today. I'm going to do all these two. Flame screensaver. I should put down fire screensaver. Fire screensaver. No. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me, Linda. Linda, listen to me, Linda. Fire screensaver. That's what I want. It's the different one. Food fibers. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let me see if this works out. Oh, yes. Yes, put these hot noodles up here. We're smoking hot noodles. Flaming hot noodles. People over here looking all mysterious. Looking all mysterious. How dare you look mysterious? How dare you? Who told you to look mysterious? Who told you that? Alright, let me get this over here. Hot noodles, people. Hot noodles. Come on, you got it, you got it. Oh, I like it. Look at that. Bring it down some. I'm going to bring this down a little bit here. Yeah, that'd be perfect. I want to get another one of these and build me a display case to put them in. We got the cases coming in, so it make a difference. We got the cases coming in, but the clear cases are coming in to allow us to do that. There we go. Get the lean a little bit. Perfect. This is what I'm talking about. Displays that bring your stuff to life. Man, in mine, it's just not to absorb sunlight, so we can have this in the window. Man, we're up there talking about, I showed them the pictures, so I went back up there to show them the pictures of in the middle of the park. Now mine, like I said, everybody knows that park up here. And the fact we got a fire to burn in the middle of the park at 300 lumens, yeah, it blows the possibility of what they can make off this technology. We can have this connected in the mall. That's something the mall, or the mall would have this running through there. Any place we go, we can put that technology for advertising for companies. All right, let's get it off this video right here. I'm going to bring it back, talk about our amazing technology, do some short videos so we can pump these over to some companies, let them show what we can do with their products. Man, I'm telling you, barbecue, you got a barbecue picture? And you do how beautiful this picture is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with this technology. All right, got to go. On top of that, oh, by the way, because this stuff can read in sunlight, you can have this on the side of your trucks, too. You can advertise these on your truck. Oh, we're going to do so much with this. So, Mr. Williams, this is my answer to you. No. No, and no. Moving on. Got to go.